Hey everybody, welcome to Open Bar Podcast, where the conversation is never on the rocks, but it's straight up, no chaser.
No chaser.
It's your favorite host, Tiff.
It's your boy C4.
And we got a special guest on our podcast today.
Special.
The homegirl Sequoia, what up?
Hey y'all.
How you feeling today?
Girl, I'm just ready to get to it.
Okay.
Get into this business and these drinks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. She ready.
Oh, I like that response, goddamn.
Yeah, she came to the open bar, open ready, okay?
Hey, that's why you can't invite everybody to the open bar. They gonna drink everything. You sound like you gonna drink everything up. That's what that sound like. You about to get
It's
straight
okay,
to the
I can
glass.
afford another bottle or something. It's all right.
It's already paid for. It's open.
It's already paid.
It's already paid for. It's open. You ain't gotta pay for it. It's there. Just at your leisure, grab you a shot.
Okay.
It's fine. We can do
Just
that
make
now
sure
if
you
y'all
use the
want
open
to.
bar podcast. Cause y'all guys, what I'm saying.
How you feeling, C4?
I'm good.
You good?
Yep, had enough sleep. Finally.
Yeah, you was looking a little tired.
I'm good.
Boss was tired.
I'm tired, boss. What's up, Sequoia?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. What, a year? We was at the block party. Girl,
Yeah, now
we
you.
was drunk that day.
He was drunk
I,
then.
I was smoking my cigar and all that. Yeah.
He thought he was Big Bang Hank around there. I don't know what was going
I
on.
don't count my pockets like I just move accordingly, But yeah, it's been a year. You got a business now. I don't know.
Yeah, so tell the people are and what you do. What you got cracking?
Okay, so again, I'm Sequoia to y'all because I'm gonna be professional.
Okay, no.
Okay.
But no, I had gotten a real bad car accident in February, and my car flipped over to the point where I should be dead or paralyzed.
Oh, thank God you're still here.
Right. I don't remember nothing from the accident, but I do remember hearing something like my mama, like, "Girl, ain't nobody ready to see you yet. Like, God, get her out of this and she'll be okay." And I just woke up, and I'm being pulled out my car, and I'm like, "What is going on?" Like, don't remember nothing. So after all that, like, I was mad at myself because I've never really drank and got in the car. Like, I don't know what made me.
Wait, you was drinking and driving?
Yeah, but I was sleepy too. I had just got over COVID.
Oh.
So I had just went back to work.
Oh,
it was a lot going on. And, my friend is her son. She turning 13. He's turning 13, excuse me. She's like, "Oh, sis, pull up. We got this little thing in Newport Beach, this little villa." I'm like, "Cool, I'm going to go for a little while." They already faded.
Right.
All I had was 2 cups of champagne, like maybe 2 shots of 1738.
17.
Oh, well, you can't handle this champagne.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, I don't know what happened. I woke up trying to leave. They're like, "You not going nowhere. Your car got to." I'm like, "What?" So come to find out, I had an accident. My car flipped over. The police then impounded my car. Whatever. I go to work. I didn't get my car for 5 days. They kept my car.
So you didn't know nothing? Like,
I don't
you didn't
remember
see
anything.
Jeez.
I had to see people took pictures and sent them to my sister. Like, "Oh, this your friend. Thank God she alive." The car is flipping over. I never asked Tiffany. I don't never wear my seatbelt. She don't wear her seat. I never
I be on her head about
wear
that. Like,
my
y'all think y'all
seatbelt. And for
gangsters.
one night,
I be scared. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I really be scared because I know a lot of people have died because they can't get out of the car. Can't get out the car.
But my thing is, I never wear a seatbelt, and I had it on that night, and my head hit the windshield. I saw my windshield, my head hit it. My daddy like, "Can you imagine if you didn't have your seatbelt on and you flew while your car is flipping over, you ejecting out the car?"
Man.
So I thought about, like, bro, I'm supposed to be here still, so let me do something. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because God didn't keep me here to just bullshit around. And
Right, yeah, right.
So it's like,
just existing.
not existing, you living, so I'm like, what can I do? My dad was on drugs like my whole life. So I was like, maybe a sober living, but then I was like, nah, I don't really got the patience for that. So I'm like, women and children, battered women and children, I'm going back and forth. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to start a nonprofit organization. So my mom passed away 4 years ago, be 5 in January. And the name of my organization is Bonita Butterfly. Bonita was my mom's middle name. Everybody knows in Spanish, Bonita means beautiful, pretty.
Bonita.
You know what I'm saying? And butterfly is a metaphor for change. So if I'm having an organization for battered women and children, what else but that? Beautiful change. Like,
Beautiful
letting
change.
you know
That's dope.
that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Because, of course, our mission is to guide women away from any type or form of mental, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse, drug addicts, addiction. We're here to help you. My organization as a whole, we wanted to develop programs to assist with women getting back on track.
Okay.
physical and actual goal at the end of the day is emergency and transitional housing. So whether they need to stay a few nights or they need to stay 3 to 6 months, we want to develop not a business plan, but like programs to assist with them getting back on their feet. Mm-hmm. So for instance, right now we're doing referrals to shelters and organizations, of course. Hopefully by the middle of next year, I hope to have, housing for them. But when we have the housing, of course, we're going to have parenting classes. Some of these people don't have relationships with their kids anymore because they might have been in jail. They might have been in a physical relationship or prostitution, like where their kids was watching them get beat up and all that stuff. So
I just had one of my homegirls that kind of went through that and experienced somebody beating her up in front of her kid.
That's crazy. And it's like they stay, and it's like, me personally, you got one time and one time only. And I always felt like people who stay and people who do that, they're lonely. They don't want to be by themselves. Maybe they grew up in an environment, not necessarily saying they saw their mom get beat, but they have a weak self-esteem or something to where they feel like if you leave, that's the end of it. Mm-hmm. And if you call the police, he gonna kill you, whatever the case may be. I got daddies, I got a brother, I got 2 brothers. I feel like all the people who really be getting abused is people who don't have no body that really care about them. Right. Because there's no reason that some man should be putting their hands on you and you staying.
Or it could have been just what they experienced through their childhood.
Exactly. Trauma, we all have trauma. We all have demons that we fighting every day. Nobody is perfect. Right. I feel like people try to neutralize everything. Like they may have stuff wrong with them, but they trying to appear to keep up with society. And that's the one thing I hate. Like people trying to compete with other people and
competition.
You know what I'm saying? Like be in competition with people who don't even matter. Like people who sleeping on the floor. These people don't even have a house. Right. You people are taking pictures in front of cars. You have a designer on, but where's your bed? Where's your money? You taking people with money.
Designer with no bed, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Designer with no bed, no fed. Like y'all just out here looking dumb. Right. If social media shut down tomorrow, what would y'all really do? Right. You know what I'm saying? So with
keep faking the funk.
You know how that go. This generation is nuts. It's doomed. I've been saying that
this generation. Well, are you saying our generation?
Our generation is crazy.
Yikes! Our generation is outside.
Our generation is outside. We
but that's
grew
what I'm
up
saying.
Differently.
These kids got tablets at 5. We was outside. We didn't want nobody telling.
I guess that is our. I mean, it's. I guess it's. But it's kind of our generation of parents' fault that's not really like taking care of their business. Because our family, we was talking about that on the last one. Like if you didn't let that motherfucker street light beat you home.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. These kids got phones. I didn't want my mama calling me. I'm outside. I'm rollerblading. I'm way up the street on my bike, but I know to be in that house before that street light come on.
What?
We knew that.
What? Yeah. Call me when my minutes is free. Type shit.
I used to get in trouble for going over my text messages. I had to let her know about the unlimited text joint because I was getting in trouble.
Oh,
I'm talking on my phone before and I get off the phone. Like, all right, you got to call me back.
Yeah, hit me at the 7.
Yeah, it's not the same, but it's really great for you to come up with an organization like that. Only thing is, like, how do you think you can get engagement for your business? Because even so, still, let's say for instance, for me, I'm going through an abusive relationship, but I'm scared to even tell somebody about it. I don't know how to talk to somebody about it.
Wait, you saying you're going through one?
No, I said what.
Oh, I'm about to say who?
Like who's hitting you?
God damn, you got a gun, man. You better shoot at that nigga. The fuck?
No.
What a little pea shooter you got?
Dang, why you want to tell me?
Yeah. Just shoot that nigga. Yeah. I'm not promoting violence.
You're not promoting violence. Please excuse him.
Yeah, come on now.
No, he don't mean it. He don't mean it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, for instance, like, yeah, I may not know how to approach you. Like, for instance, you know how, like, if you were to go and get assistance from the government or whatever, and the first thing they always ask, like, if you're in an abusive relationship, you could tell me, it's confidential, woo. Like, you know how they kind of spring that on you, and a lot of people be like, no, question.
See, that's the thing. I went to school for psychology. Mm-hmm. You've been my friend for 9 years, right. I think now. We started at the post office, like, since day one. This was my nigga. We sitting right next to each other.
She told us everybody.
You know what the say for instance, if the police pull over a couple and they suspect that the man or the woman is being
Supposed to blink, do some shit.
No. You have a sign. It's like you go like this and you cuff your thumb, and after that they just don't say nothing else. They go to do what they need to do. It's like stuff you can do in order to do it. But in front of cops, but like again, how do you? She's saying how do you approach you as a as an organization?
And that's what I was getting to. So like this been my friend for like 9 years. So I remember we was both quiet when we sitting next to each other the whole time. And I don't remember what she said, but we just started talking. One thing about me, people be thinking, oh, my demeanor, because I don't just walk around smiling. She thought I was mean. I thought she was mean because we didn't talk. Yeah. However, when you get to know me, I'm a very people person. Like, I went to school for psychology, so I know how to listen to people. I also know how to give it up, what Tiffany say, straight up, no chaser. So don't ask me nothing if you don't want the real.
Pass the tequila.
And it's just always been like that. I'm very honest. I'm very blunt. Mm-hmm. So some people take that wrong sometimes. But in the business, my dad just told me, your patience, and you have to change that because you're going to be helping people now. It's a lot of people that are scared to open up because they feel like they're going to be judged. This is a judgment-free zone. Like, you might be talking about something and somebody else is going through it. And because you opened your mouth and said something, that will make other people come forward and, express their story. You just never know. Mm-hmm. When you're talking to somebody, it's always better to talk to somebody who does not know you, who does not understand what's going on with you. When my mama died and I had to go to therapy, you know how black people is with therapy. Oh, no, I'm not going to that.
No,
they don't believe in it.
You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, it was to the point where my mama died in January. My brother went to jail in February. My boyfriend died in April. Mm-hmm. And my doctor was like, girl, you need to go see somebody. And because I was avoiding her, she referred me to somebody. Like, she need help. Y'all need to talk to her. And I remember my first meeting with the man, this white man, he cool, but he doesn't know me, so I just let it all out. I'm crying, and he just sat there, let me do it versus one of your friends. Oh, she trying to get attention. Don't nobody know what I went through with that.
So would you say that, like, this is maybe off subject, but with your the session, do you think that helped you? Did it help? Did it help?
With the therapy?
Yeah, did it help?
I definitely think so. When all that stuff happened, I was real depressed. I tried to kill myself 6 different times, and it did not work. Like, I took pills. I remember I told her, like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I felt like God was taking everything away from me I loved, and I didn't want to do it no more. I just, when they say the idle mind is a devil's playground, that shit is for real, because I really was in my room, and they like, we took your mama, we took your brother, we took your man, what you gonna do now? And I was just like, fuck this. Like, it got to the point where the boyfriend I had, he had to take all the knives. I took pills when he came home on the floor. They had to pump my stomach. Like, he had to take everything out the house that could hurt me. I used to call this nigga at work like, fuck you, I don't care, you don't care about me. Just driving so I could run into something. Used to hope I'd be somewhere at the wrong time so a nigga could shoot something and I could get killed so I could go with my mama. So that was bad, and it affected me. So
you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here, especially after you had that accident. That's
what I'm saying. There's so many incidents where I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're here. You doing something that has a purpose behind it. For a good
cause.
That makes sense.
And that's favored by God, women and children. That's in the Bible. So I feel like some people do things for money. I do it because of my heart. I care. When you do stuff like that, the money gonna come. But I really want to help people. Straight up, but no, I really care, and I want to see people succeed. I want everybody to win. So when you in a situation like that, don't think, oh, I'm on drugs, oh, I got a felony, I can't do this. We can work with probation. We can work with people to give you a second chance. You just got to be willing to work for it.
Okay, so I mean, the sessions you had, like, were they like really, really helpful? Like, did it really like open up your eyes to different stuff? Or are you doing better now? Like,
it opened up my eyes, but you have to be critical of what you say, because when I told my therapist I tried to kill myself, they have to document that, like, because it's like you're trying to hurt yourself. Now it's like, what?
Oh, like, gonna throw your ass in a little white room.
Every time before my session, they give me a tablet like this, and it's a questionnaire. Did you try to hurt somebody? Do you feel like you want to hurt somebody?
So you was in there lying?
I'm telling the truth.
Because
he's like, Sequoia, you cannot say that. I said, you told me to tell you the truth. I'm mad.
But not pause, because my mom went through a mental breakdown. And honestly, even with me and like my migraines and my anxiety, I feel like the first thing they honestly try to do is give you medicine.
Yeah, like that's gonna work.
Like, I feel like that's the thing. But I feel like medicine is like mental too. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like your head hurt, like your head's gonna hurt.
What, you like that?
Yeah, that was good. It was smooth.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't that Don Julio. That's that Don somebody.
It's Don Romeo.
Yeah, we got to go get that. I need that for the bar at the house.
First of all,
bar.
It's
not
bar
even
with the
shot.
new joint. It's not even shot o'clock
Leave
yet.
her alone.
They
She can
secretly
drink.
taking shots.
She can drink.
Where's
it's
mine?
nothing. Yours is right there. It's nothing to take another one.
Take that.
Because he was sipping his and I just down mine. Like
I'm sipping mine because that shit's strong.
Strong.
I'm a tequila fan, so it's no thing.
Okay, all right now.
Yeah, but I feel like that's why they document it, because that's the first thing they're trying to do. The medicine is supposed to get you controlled. But I honestly feel like if you are able to talk to someone, you can get that out. That's control.
And also, I feel like, Tiff, my mama been dead 5 years on January 25th. Mm-hmm. And everybody know how close I was with her. So I still have a lot of anger. I feel like I don't feel nothing no more. My heart is numb. So even a few months ago, I'm going to tell y'all, we talking about my business, but I'm still me. So I'm always transparent with y'all. I was fucking with a dude. His baby mama didn't understand. We had to pull up over there. Like, bitch, you taking me out my character.
Gangster.
She don't play no games.
Not none. Not none. And I feel like you taking me out of my character. You getting me to a point where I want to hurt somebody.
Right.
I done went up to your job acting stupid. The bitch has people calling my phone. You not even calling my phone. Mm-hmm. You got people calling my phone. So I found your address on the internet when I popped up. Now you look scary. Like you don't know what happened. Your eyes are big. Bitch, stop playing with me. But anyway, excuse that, y'all. That has nothing to do with my business
that's her past life.
That's my past life. That's her past life.
That's why she's trying to help people right now.
Exactly. That's another reason why, you know what, you got to get it together, girl. You got to do something else to focus your attention on so you don't hurt nobody.
Right.
Because I've already been hurt for 5 years. I've been heartbroken.
But that's good. But see, and that's another thing too, because you have been hurt. That's where a lot of people take different avenues. They go towards alcohol. Addiction. They go towards liquor, right? Any type of addiction, or sexual, or anything like that. Or they take abuse. Some people, believe it or not, like they get a thrill out of being abused.
Exactly. And it's so strange. It's like, what's wrong with you to where you take that and
that's that choking.
Some people get off to that. Yeah. But some people get off to that.
They
so
do.
That fights the pain.
So do you think that people that's into the BDSM or whatever, you think they been abused?
I don't necessarily think that they've been abused. I think they've been in a situation where they, like you said, they like tying people up so they had to fend for themselves. So instead of turning it into something bad, they have to feel like they're in control.
You think so it's like a reliving of the moment?
I don't think it's reliving. I think it's you trying to decrease it, or you're trying to suppress it. You're trying to be in control. You're trying to feel dominant. A dominatrix, you're in control.
Right.
You want to feel like you're in control because you was getting your ass whooped.
Wait, I'm sorry for taking to sex. My bad. it's the Don Romeo. Sheesh. My bad.
It's
no,
smooth,
but for real,
y'all.
some people I be when I run across it, and when I run across it, I don't be watching the porn like that. But
he's a liar.
When you run across it, you see that stuff, you be like, what possessed you to want to be tied up or be kind of like vacuum sealed in some leather? Like I don't get it. So some people, I guess that's a reenactment of being controlled, I guess, right though.
Yeah, and like people are abused, and some people are abused when they're little. You have people that were raped when they were younger, and they're like a fucking nymphomaniac, or they're like a slut where they have to have sex with everybody to feel better about themselves, to feel loved or feel that for the moment. And that's really not it. Like, you just make yourself look dumb. You know what I'm saying? Addiction can come in any type of form, like mental and physical is the top ones, but emotional, somebody could be verbally abusing you.
Yeah.
Somebody could be talking down on you every single day. Mm-hmm. You can have substance abuse. Mm-hmm. Like I said, when my mama died, I could have got on drugs. I could have turned to alcohol. I could be where my brother is and be in jail.
My homegirl's little cousin, that's exactly like she became a prostitute. Like, on drugs. Like, she's sane, but I feel like, I don't know what made her turn that way. Or I don't know if it was just like, I don't have nothing else. I don't have nobody else. This is the way I could probably get like fast money. Or I don't know what she was thinking, but
I be thinking it's a cry for help. Like, let me do this.
But I feel like
so
she
people
had
can pay
the right people.
And that could be it. But some people could be around a lot of people and still feel alone at the same time.
That's true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you could be in a room full of people, like they say, you can't blend in where you stand out. Mm-hmm. You could be in a room full of people who love the shit out of you, and you can still feel by yourself, because one thing about people, they don't understand circumstances if they haven't experienced it. I can't talk to you about my mom if your mom is still here. Because you know, me and her dealt with that. Before my mama died, me and her went out for dinner, and I broke down in her car because I was tired of all that weight on me. I got to make sure she's straight. I got one off day, and I got to take her to doctor's appointments. We still not even regular permanent at the post office, and I'm paying for a nurse weekly. You know what I'm saying? That's wearing on me. Plus, my boyfriend was sick. He has kidney failure. His heart don't even work at a 5%. Right. So I'm taking care of 2 sick people coming in the house. What's for dinner? What is for dinner? Why are you asking me? I just walked in the damn door. That's like, it was a lot. Yeah. Like, so it's for me, it's like, I got to help people. I got to help people. I got to help people. But it's like, what do I need to do? Because there's so many different circumstances where people be crying out for help and you don't even realize it. Like, for instance, Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Wednesday is one of my joints. You know, I watch PD, Fire, all that on.
That's a TV show? Or?
Yeah. It's Chicago Med, then the Chicago Fire, then the Chicago PD. It's like 8, 9, 10. Then the nigga was a nurse. He came to work, said hi to everybody. That nigga went to the top of the building and jumped off of that motherfucker and killed himself.
Yeah, because people...
And he kept trying to talk to people. And it was like, oh, give me a second. Because it's a hospital. Y'all busy. It's people dying. And nobody was listening to him. And this nigga jumped off the 20th floor of the hospital. And
he was crying. That was a cry out for help.
That was a cry for help.
Yeah. But yeah, he know the hospital. You can't go to a crowded place and expect people to say something to you.
The nigga took painkiller, took something to where he wouldn't feel it. And the nigga jumped to his death. That's
kind of like, well, I mean, I'm not about to go after people for that thing. But it'd be like, listen, that's like going to a carnival and asking people to look at you.
Right, like, I'm here.
Right.
Hello. Like,
yeah. That's kind of like...
It just cries for help are different. And
yeah,
I feel like
but I was going to say that. And then mentally, depending on what you're going through...
You need to figure out how to handle that stuff.
But a lot of people don't. And that's good that she even came up with this organization.
To have programs.
Like, mental health is serious. Like I told you previous times, like I've experienced a lot of deaths and they all have been suicidal.
But you have to understand, like, when people are at a breaking point, do you know how hard it is every day to push forward and smile in front of people when you are hurting? Right. You are really hurting, and you have these friends who, let's go out and let's do this. Bitch, I don't want to go nowhere. Like, my mama just died. But I'm trying to fight through all that, but you are dying on the inside. And when I feel like with people who are going through abuse, they don't know how to come out and say that. Their friends going to judge them. Whatever. People, I think people's fear of being judged. It's people killing themselves because they feel like they can't come out to people and say if they're gay. It's people killing themselves because they get bullied. I work at the post office. Somebody just went to the Memphis post office and shot and killed 2 people and then they because they was getting bullied at work. Like, it's so much that be going on with people. And you just never know. And like I said, people shouldn't be quick to judge. And I'm not gonna situation.
And I'm not gonna say like people are weak. A lot of people really don't know how to be strong. You know, because I've dealt with a lot of things, and you know, so you know, it took me to be strong in order to get through it. But yeah, I'm human, just like everybody else. I have my breaking points too, and I feel like I want to break down and cry. But it's like, who's gonna be strong for me?
And that's the thing. Is like, check on your strong friend. You know? Nobody check on me. Like, people go through stuff every day, and people always want to say, "Oh, everybody goes through something." And it's like, that is true, but I feel like nobody's situation is bigger than nobody else's. But at the same time, you should still call your friends. Hey, you good? You need something, or how's your mental health today? Like, are you good? Nobody does that, and that's why people be feeling alone, like they don't got nobody.
So. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And so, with you with a psychology background, like, what would you suggest for people who are going through something like that? Like,
don't think that you can't tell nobody nothing. Like, nobody is here to judge, and especially a situation like this, it's a judgment-free zone. I haven't been through it. Ain't nobody ever beat my ass. My mama didn't get hit, but my daddy did verbally abuse her when she was sick because she couldn't walk no more. So he felt like he could say this and say that because she can't get up and do nothing to him.
But see, that's still trauma for you.
For me, and that's what everybody said. Like, you saw it. So it's traumatizing for you. So I experienced it. I didn't experience it in the physical, but emotionally, that's my mom. And I'm watching you do this to somebody you took vows with, for better or for worse. And now you playing her because she can't get up and do nothing to you. You talking to her and raising your fist at her. My daddy was finna throw some hot water on my mom, and me and my brother had to push the nigga so he didn't do it. And then he tried to ram his truck in her through her room, and it's like, what are you doing? Like them drugs. My daddy had a bad drug addiction for years.
So what you doing? What you doing right now is like kind of like I'm not gonna say calling because I think everybody move how they supposed to move, but for you to go to school for psychology and then back down and go through all the stuff that you're going through.
Yeah, because even with that, I was supposed to keep going to school for my master's. After I graduated Santa Monica, I was supposed to go to Cal State Dominguez, but my mama got sick. What am I gonna do? I'd rather take care of her.
Right.
And
so what you doing right now?
Hold,
what you doing right now is like is what you supposed to be doing. So yeah, we gotta.
But honestly, like you don't really personally know Sequoia. Like this right here is like awesome for her because
I'm saying just from her telling me this.
I know, but not only has she been through a lot of things, but she also had a lot of anger inside. And I feel like this is like allowing her to cope with that and to learn herself even more. So I applaud you on that. Because I really see like the difference from my friend, like going through what she's been through, and she's been through a lot. And on top of that, again, like even though you're not the oldest,
I am.
You are. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you are the oldest.
Yeah.
I thought.
No, Herbert is the baby, and then the other one is the middle child.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm thinking he's my bad. Even so, still, you are the oldest, right? So everything is put on you, and I feel that way myself because it's like I don't have nobody. I don't have an older brother I could just go to and be like, oh my God, like, can you do this? Like every time I get a phone call from my mama, I got to do something. Like, damn, why you don't call my brother to do it?
But you remember that with me. I used to be with you and got to stop what I'm doing.
Stop
to go home. And even
like
now,
mentally, that
I
shit
have
is
to
draining.
fend for myself. And Herbert calling me, oh, I need a package that's $400. I keep money on my phone so you can call, so you can call your kids. I got minutes on Soraya phone. I got minutes on Kaden phone, just so they can talk to their daddy. Plus me still maintaining all I got to do. I didn't pay something because you had to get a fucking $400 package, but that's my little brother and he need it. He don't ask for nothing but once a year because he be like, I know you still have to maintain your life, but I need it. And he ain't gonna ask if he don't need it. Me and Herbert wasn't talking for 3 years.
Right, I remember.
And he was fending for himself. So now it's like, okay, my big sister, if at the end of the day nobody else gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'll be having to finagle shit. I gotta figure it out for him and me.
But still, mentally, that's a lot.
It's draining.
It's draining.
So it's good that you're doing what you're doing. For sure. Commended. For sure.
Well, did you hear about, not to get off topic, but did you hear about the mother that killed herself?
And took her babies with her, jumped off the balcony?
No, she got into a car accident.
It was this white lady in the UK. She took her 1 month old and
I
her
didn't
3-year-old.
hear about that.
She had real bad postpartum. Wrote a note, I can't leave my kids to be here, fend for themselves in this world. She took them both and jumped off a 20-foot floor balcony, and they was dead before they hit the ground.
Oh, my God.
And she said her husband was in the military. He was always gone. So he on the news crying because he's like, why would you do this?
So that's my point.
She wasn't talking to him, though. You see what I'm saying? She's going through it, but she's not expressing that. You think your husband wouldn't have deployed, like came from the military real quick? She took and killed their kids with her.
Damn.
Like you didn't think about how that was gonna make him feel. You just know you hurting, and you know you don't want to leave your kids here to fend for themselves. So you took 2 innocent lives. A 1 month old, a 1 month old, and a 3-year. They trust you. You their mama, so they came to you, and you killed them.
No,
that
but
postpartum. I don't have no kids, but like I've heard all of y'all, postpartum ain't no joke.
Well, thank God I've never, even though I was going through it, I never went through postpartum depression. So because I've read stories, I've heard a lot of things like there's mothers had to put their kids in the fucking oven or in the microwave or some weird shit. Like, how the fuck do you I just feel like when your baby is a baby, you think it's precious, it's beautiful. Like you just want to hold and caress. You want to smell the milk that comes off of their breast.
But at the same time, everybody don't understand that stress. Like I
love baby's milk.
You're a new mom though. Like
oh my God, that smell is it smells so good.
When people have kids though, they like, oh, it's cute, but you don't realize all the stress. They crying, they can't tell you what's wrong.
But
so you
I
gotta
just feel
figure
like
it out.
I know, right? But I feel like when you look at your baby, it just changed because. Not like that.
So basically, some people are having kids and not being ready for kids.
That could be the case.
That's a lot of things with prostitution. You have a kid and you go hoe on the street. Like your kids is gonna still see this. Your kids is getting thrown from house to house and going around because you don't have your life together.
Now pause though, because I just feel like you choose what you want to do, right?
Everybody got choices.
I'm not taking that as an excuse.
It's still a mental thing too.
It could be, but I just feel like if you got pregnant and you out here in the streets, why would you have a kid? They definitely have the clinic. You gonna get abortion. Like, I just feel like make your choice. And a lot of people don't make that choice. I used to want to be a foster parent because a lot of parents have these children and they don't take care of them, or they don't want to take care of them, or they want to abandon them, or they want to abuse them. I just feel like kids they didn't ask to be here. Like, why do you want to do them like that?
Exactly.
And I have a heart for other people's kids. And until I have my own, that's when it kind of like just let that go. But I always wanted to be a foster parent for that reason, because of the things that, other parents do to their kids, or just leaving them, or whatever the case may be, all for whatever reasoning that you have, right?
Right.
But I just feel like, I know, like, mentally, you're not going to go through 9 months carrying a baby to having a baby to abandon it. Like, you could have made this choice a long time ago. You ain't that sick in the head.
But because when I seen that Gabriel Hernandez story, you left your baby at the hospital. I don't want him. Left him with the two gay uncles.
But I would rather you do me like that as a baby and not know who my parents are than to you fucking take me home. I've watched shit on Netflix to where, like, I forgot what story it was. Again. Netflix.
I'm just trying to lighten the situation. It's getting deep in here.
Getting deep.
Netflix. Sorry, guys.
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
I watch stories on Netflix. Okay.
You need your cup refilled. You over here set chicken.
Nah,
so where like they had this one little boy, and I think it was like a dresser he lived out of or some shit.
He lived in a dresser.
That's what I'm talking about. Gabriel and they was feeding him cat litter. Yeah, that
cat litter.
They was feeding the baby cat litter. He was going to school with 2 black eyes. He was telling his teachers, telling the social workers. Nobody went to do nothing. They would beat his ass if the social worker came to the ass.
Oh my God! And see, I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. I kind of keep myself away from that type of stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And to watch it, it was like you crying because it's like this little boy, his last little years of life. They said when they took his brain, man, like you doing the autopsy, your brain is supposed to be developed. His shit was smashed in. His bones was malnourished. They was feeding him cat litter.
Right.
This is a child.
I'm gonna have to take a shot because this is stressing me out. This one.
It's shot o'clock. Let's all take a shot. That shit just stressed me out.
But for real though, that's why we need people like you to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? Huh.
That's it.
Bridge the gap. That is ridiculous.
You don't be trying to fill my shit up even more. It's already me and we ready.
Yeah.
We waiting on you, little baby.
Yeah, I'm the reason why you always getting faded.
Oh, it's that time. It's that time.
It's shot o'clock, y'all. Please grab a shot because this is
wherever you at.
Real intimate, okay?
Intimate. It's getting serious.
We're getting real serious.
No,
yeah,
but
on an intimate level, it's serious on an intimate level.
The fact that you do what you do though is like big. So hands up.
Mental health is real, guys, and for anyone who is listening out there, like, I don't care if it's a friend, a family member, if it's the teacher at school, please reach out to somebody and let them know that you need any type of help, because people go through things on a daily basis, and next thing you know, we gonna be RIPing you on the internet because you done took your own life. Like, that's
not cool.
That's not cool.
For my situation with my organization, I don't want you to feel like you can't talk to nobody. Like I said, at the end of the day, the goal is emergency and transitional housing. You feel like you can't go nowhere, you need to get your life together, I'm gonna help you.
Right.
I'm gonna get you in these programs. I'm gonna make you an email. We gonna do this resume so you could go get a job and you could be a better parent to your child.
That part.
That's trauma for you. That's trauma for that kid. You guys both need to get back on, like, to reality, because can you imagine a 2-year-old watching their mama get beat? They can't do nothing. They just watching it. They don't know what to do. Kids don't know what to do.
They don't.
So it's a mental thing for everybody. Like, that's mental health.
And to be honest, even though you're 2, you remember. I will never forget my homegirl's auntie. She got.
You gonna spill that shot?
Right. You see her? She back and forth. You can just drink.
You drunk already?
Throw it back.
I've been. Yeah.
You shaking?
You throw the shot. Yeah, just throw it back. Throw it back.
Shot, y'all.
My nigga.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you?
that open bar podcast, shot glass.
Get it now.
And while we on here, yeah, they got merch. You know, whatever y'all need, I got y'all in a few minutes. I'm gonna promote. But we over here turned up on this Friday evening. Open bar at the open bar.
Bottle of the week, Don Romeo.
Don Romeo is gonna do it for y'all. Anejo,
wait.
and it's smooth.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
What you?
It's gonna give you. It's gonna give what you came for.
Yeah, I like that.
It's giving what needs to be gave, y'all.
What's the background on this?
Yeah.
We
got some research. What we got?
Actually, I don't really have too much.
I thought you was over there looking up something.
I was
for us,
trying
bro.
to. It don't have too much information about it, but yeah, it's you know, it's not that expensive. It's only $39 or whatever. It's 100% agave. Has a hint of vanilla.
Agave.
Can you taste
I think
the
I
vanilla?
can taste it a little bit, just a smidge.
Yeah, it got a little. It actually said it has chocolate as well.
Oh, I don't taste that. Maybe that's why it's so smooth.
Coffee and chocolate. Hint of coffee and chocolate as
I
well.
can kind of taste the vanilla. I don't know about the chocolate.
Yeah, it got a little. It got vanilla, cocoa, chocolate, hazelnut. It got everything in there.
All right
A
now.
little coffee.
It's a little smooth though.
Starbucks.
It's a little. Hey, no, it probably would be good in some coffee though.
Ooh, y'all want to try?
I did Hennessy
I
and
don't
coffee,
drink coffee,
so I know.
so I'll just take a shot by itself.
Oh, okay, that's cool too.
Try
You know? You go to the bar, you take shots.
Open bar.
All right, now.
Boy, podcast.
OBP.
That's right.
You feel
You
on
know
this
me.
Friday?
Represent.
On this Friday.
Right. But yeah, nah. I think it's good that you're doing what you're doing, and I commend you for that.
It's very beneficial, and I really commend that because I've dealt with my family's crazy. Like they are bipolar, they're schizophrenic, like, and I
Oh, all of that.
and I tell you, okay, C4 is a friend, you are to me. Sequoia is a friend, you are to me. If I ever go crazy, please just help me. Because it's genetic, like it's in.
Yeah, that's hereditary.
So are you
Like,
scared
it's-
that you might go crazy?
Hell yeah, I'm really nervous. That's why, like, even with my
You
migraines,
nervous? So shouldn't somebody who's dating you go nervous? Shouldn't you? Okay, so when you have those type of issues with your family, should you announce that to somebody that you're talking to? That way they understand or know?
I definitely think that people should discuss traumas
Yeah.
when they're dating. I'm talking about from childhood.
Okay, so another question after you finish. Go ahead.
Okay, so childhood on up, because we date people, and then you realize that people who were raised on love versus people who were raised on survival.
Right.
When somebody was raised on love, they wholeheartedly go out their way to try to make sure you good, that we are good. But
I was raised on love
if
and
somebody was
survival.
raised off survival, they pushing you away because they never felt that. They never heard their mama tell them they love them.
That's facts.
They never heard
not even
nobody-
a hug.
not a hug, no type of affection or anything.
Right.
They just knew, oh, this is what you're supposed to do, and you got to get through life.
Right.
So when somebody is loving
deep.
on you, and like the guy I talk to now, he was married for 20 years to his high school sweetheart, and they got a divorce 4 years ago. Now he messing with, he's not used to say, like, my wife didn't, I'm different, baby. You ain't gonna never find nobody like me. I'm just letting
Right.
you know. However, you can't keep telling me
Man.
I'm not used to this and this because you're gonna push me away. It don't matter what you used to. That was then, this is now what he said is chapter 2 of your life. That's cool. But I don't want to hear that shit. What you ain't used to because you living it now. You need to
Right.
appreciate that.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? I'm not here to put no harm on you, no malicious intent.
Right.
I'm here to really love you and show you how it feels to be loved by
Right.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
And a lot of people don't know what real love is until it's
them
actually
traumas,
shown.
you got to
Yeah.
talk about it, and people don't like to talk.
Communication.
Again, this goes back to my
Conversation.
psychology. Like
Yeah.
I'm a talker, I'm a communicator. You have
Right.
to be able to talk to me. We got to figure it out.
Right,
Right.
right.
Because if we just arguing all the time, we just push. It's like we not gonna work.
Right.
We're
Don't
not
brush it
gonna
under the rug. Don't
Yeah.
brush that shit under the rug
Going
because
to
you ain't gonna
sleep
get nowhere
mad
with that. Okay, so I got another question. Like when you in a relationship with somebody who you feel has some type of mental health issues, like how do you go about approaching it or trying to fix it?
Those type of situations I feel like can be tricky. Like some people always feel like they're being attacked, or why you coming at me like this? Why you like? I just want to know.
Defensive?
You're very, very defensive,
Right.
And that could go a whole bunch of ways. It might not end up good at all.
I'm only
The person-
asking you because you had the background. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
And I kind of like, so a lot of relationships I've been in, they would say that I don't listen, but I listen and I relay the same thing that they tell me, so they know that I'm listening, but they tend to not listen to me. And I think that women have this thing to where they feel like they only need to be heard. And when it comes to a man, a man has to tuck his feelings in his put his feelings in his pocket. Yeah, put his feelings in his pocket and not express them, and then they get all of the nourishment of the, you know what I'm saying, the whatever they're going through.
What I always say is like, when somebody tell me like I hear you, it's like, yeah, you hear me, but are you listening?
Right.
Because you could be talking to a person, it could go one in and out the other.
Facts.
But for you to communicate with somebody and they're actually listening to what you're saying and they retrieve it and now they're applying what you said to make it better, that's when you know your communication worked.
Right.
If you're having a conversation with somebody and they always defensive or they always taking it as you're attacking them, then this ain't
and doing
work.
the same thing over and over and
why
over.
y'all can't talk? Communication is a lot of, I ain't gonna say it's in men because women can't communicate, but we're more of the ones that try. With women,
what?
That's not true.
What?
With women,
that's not true.
I feel like we leave way after we didn't give you too many chances because we didn't try to talk.
So you don't think
that's
guys?
Not true.
I think it's maybe it's a 50-50.
I'm only talking from me
and
because
I'm talking from me.
I it's hard for me
I'm
to
defend myself too. Goddamn,
it's hard for me to communicate because I don't talk. I hold a lot of things inside. So a lot of things that I be thinking and I want to talk about, it's hard for me to communicate that because I don't want to talk about it. I want to brush everything up under the rug and think everything is just gonna be okay.
You one of them?
But that's the problem. Like a lot of people do that, and that's why
that's how you ruin.
You ruin it because you keeping stuff in, and once you keep so much stuff in, you're gonna burst.
Right.
And you have to relinquish it.
And then
with your partner, you're supposed to be able to feel like you can talk to them.
And at that point, when you burst, it's like, okay, now something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I've been trying to talk about this the whole time. I've been trying to communicate this the whole time. And because you can't, as a woman, and me as a man talking to a woman, because you can't communicate to me, now you burst. Now I'm done with you because you're crazy.
I got my hand up. Like
now
it's cool.
Now I'm done with you because you're crazy.
No,
because you couldn't communicate.
But
with
this
me.
be the thing, right? I don't like rejection. I don't want nobody to tell me no. I don't want nobody to tell me you not right.
What planet are you on though?
On Mines.
Okay, that's the problem.
Exactly. I'm owning my shit.
Yeah. Okay.
This is me.
Green light. Green light. Green light. Green light. Green light.
So I feel like when I express my feelings, I want you to hear me, and I feel like some people don't hear me.
That's because you want somebody to shut up and not listen, not say nothing, right?
No. I never said that. I'm open.
Just asking questions.
I'm open to whatever you have to say, friendship wise. A lot of, you know what? A lot of people tell me about myself on a daily basis. They do. And I love it. I'm here for it. Right?
You don't like that shit.
You don't like that shit
You
at
do
all.
not like it.
I do. I like
you
it.
don't.
I hear it. I hear you. I get it. Right? But I be feeling like I be trying to be myself. And I feel like people don't want me to be who I am. If that makes sense. Like,
so yeah, they're complaining about
how I'm moving because I'm not moving the way that they want me to move.
That could be a defense mechanism. Yeah,
definitely. Because I've had that problem with you, and
dang,
I've had that problem.
You talking to a psychologist?
No, that's just really my dog, and I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Yeah. So the crazy part about it is
talk about nothing. You just let shit die off, and like you don't want to talk. So then friendships get ruined, then things get ruined because you don't want to talk about it.
So the crazy part about it is, I in high school I did one of my favorite subjects was economics. Corona Centennial. Then I came out here and I went to Cesar Chavez. I played football.
Bullshit. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, when in high school, one of my favorite subjects was economics, but I knew that psychology was like something big for me because I understand how to receive and give at the same time. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people can't receive it. So when you telling somebody like, hey, you doing too much, or you tell somebody that they crazy and they don't receive it the right way, it's over.
Yeah, because people miss. It's a
I
lot.
know I'm crazy,
and even with physical conversation, text message is the most misconstrued.
I hate it.
Oh my God!
Because let me tell you
text
something.
Messages in relationships.
Motherfucker tell me I got an attitude on the text. How the fuck do you know I have an attitude on the text?
How can you tell?
It can get misconstrued in so many different ways. I don't like it. To be honest, I don't even want to text on a daily basis. Call me.
Call my phone.
Because I feel like after the third text thread,
I want to see you.
You want to talk. You feel me?
Got facts. Come
Let
pull
me
up.
highlight you.
Yeah. Come pull up on me.
Come here.
It ain't receiving how it's supposed to be received.
Yeah, no. Because I feel like text messages should be what you doing
Stink.
where you're at. I'm outside. That's it.
Yeah, that's the only text. Yeah, I'm out here.
Or we send a picture.
I'm about to pull
or
up
something. But I just feel like if you get the typing paragraphs and shit, call me. I'm not reading that shit, or I'm not responding.
I don't read it, but I have the thing on my phone to where it reads it to me, so I determine it from there, and then if I don't understand some shit, I want to talk on the phone. I see you in face to face. Like, I'm gonna pull up and we need to talk about this. If we can't get past this, that's a problem.
That is definitely.
Let's get to the bottom of it, because it could be something simple as.
And it's always something simple, and we just want to be stubborn.
Fuck.
And we motherfuckers want to prove their point. Like, we got to get out of that too. Like, we in our 30s, we need to get out of that shit.
You can say, hey, I don't like the way you this morning you walked out of the room and you didn't say that to me, but you slammed the door kind of hard. So I was just trying to figure out
some type of way.
So instead of you saying you got me fucked up, it's like, you know, I don't like how you did that this morning.
It's just,
let's
are you
talk
okay?
about, like, are you okay? Like, what you slamming doors? What can I do?
Or what do you need? You want some attention? Like, what's up?
But I shouldn't have to ask you,
do
you need attention? Because I should be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, facts. You know, but some people don't show attention or none of that.
You can't go every day with sweeping stuff under the rug,
because a lot of people just expect. It's like expectation. Like, I just expect you to read my mind. I expect you to.
My God.
I expect you to talk to me in the morning.
Jada.
Right. That's what I was about to say, but I didn't want to say it.
Jada be having Will fucked up.
No,
I'm just let y'all know.
I'm not like
that's Will Smith.
I'm not like
that's Will Smith.
Right.
She be having him fucked up.
I know, but I'm not like that.
That's 2 episodes in a row.
But I'm just saying, like, there's women out here that have expectations on
and that's
these
the
men.
thing. You can't expect nobody to love you
Absolutely
or
not.
know how to love you or how to make you feel. You have to love yourself
Absolutely.
first.
Nobody first.
No one person is responsible for your happiness but you.
Exactly.
Facts.
Until you are happy with yourself. How you gonna love somebody and you got shit going on with yourself?
Right.
How you gonna sit here and nurture a man?
This conversation is giving me so much life.
Black men go through stuff every day. When they walk, as soon as they step out that damn door, as soon as they step out that door, hug a nigga a little longer. Don't be arguing. Don't be arguing with him. Y'all get into it. I don't give a fuck. Y'all get into it. And then nigga walk out the house, still kiss him, still give him a hug, tell him you love him.
Really, because anything can happen. He cannot walk back through this door. And then what? I'm gonna feel fucked up.
That was your last conversation.
That was my last
should have bought a Honda.
That part.
Praise the Lord.
Speaking in tongues.
Yeah, y'all, because y'all speaking to me right now. A lot of people don't understand some of these things.
I praise, okay.
I'll just low key. I'm just, I'm lightening the situation because this is a serious situation for real.
It definitely is, and it needs to be heard. And a lot of people don't understand it. And a lot of people don't.
I should have bought a Honda. And y'all don't understand what I'm saying, but I should have bought a Honda.
I should have bought a Honda.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. Like, no. These things are serious, so
and these are things that need to be talked about.
Absolutely,
and talked about.
So are you with your organization? Are you providing psych?
Yeah, we're gonna have a therapist there as well.
Therapist, okay, cool.
Anger
That's
management,
good.
substance abuse, but there's gonna definitely be a therapist.
We
group
definitely
therapy,
gotta promote this for sure.
Therapy as well as
like an AA meeting.
No, not even that. Just therapy.
You need AA, baby. You need AA. You need AA.
Just group therapy. Like, you might just need to talk.
I think
some people feel more comfortable with people.
No, but you know what? I like group therapy because let me tell you why. Because
you can see other people look stupid.
No. Listen, a lot of people don't know how to talk, right? But you could be thinking the same thing that I'm thinking and you could say it.
Mm-hmm. It's embarrassing yourself
first. You know what
first.
I'm saying? I mean, however you want to take it. But I feel like some people have to open that door in order for me to speak out on that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through group sessions like that, and I've seen that happen. My nigga? No, I'm just asking. Honestly, I need one.
Oh, okay. We gonna get you one. We gonna talk to my player right here to the right.
Yeah, I need one. I'm not against therapy at all.
So I feel like when you in a group therapy session, it's like when people open up, that lets you open up.
Yeah, because
embarrass yourself first. Okay, cool. He embarrassed himself and said that he wears right shoe on his left feet.
You got to just open up and talk.
Same thing.
Right.
And when it take that one person to speak, I'm like, oh, now I can talk about it.
Right, exactly.
When we was at the pop-up on Sunday, this lady pulled me to the side. I just wanted to formally introduce myself to you. She was in a marriage, and she said the nigga almost killed her from beating her ass. And she just wanted to formally introduce herself to me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's so much stuff. Like I said, I ain't been through it,
but
I want to help you.
I'm about to
get
take
through
another
it.
shot. This
We can do
conversation
that.
Because again, you
deep,
never
deep.
know
These
what
are the
people are
conversations we
going
need,
through.
bro. These are the conversations we're not having.
Mm-hmm.
These are the conversations we're not having. And that's why we getting swept under the rug because nobody wants to talk about it.
Exactly.
I just want to remind everybody because we are drinking, and I want you guys to understand, drink responsibly. You know, so that part. This
Don't
conversation
drink water.
is deep.
Take a shot.
Yeah, but drink responsibly. What are you talking about?
What are you? I'm like, what? Is this
Say it in English. I did not hear you.
Don't drink water. Take a shot.
Oh my God.
Go on.
I guess we gonna have that on the internet. I mean, on the website.
I low key want y'all to make me some of these shot glasses, but I'm supposed to be on substance abuse, so we can't even do that. I'm just like, these is cool.
Right? Yeah,
I'm gonna post some, y'all. Y'all better buy some merch for my friends.
I have some. But we have like 100, 200 of them. So
yeah, we gotta. Y'all gotta get y'all merch up. They got some stuff over here.
We knew we get into it. You feel me? We trying to keep this stuff going.
We all black owned businesses. We trying to get it together.
Shout out to Black Excellence.
Right.
These people need to hear these conversations.
No, you guys really do.
Y'all know us. Like we gonna go out. We gonna turn up. We gonna have a good time. But we gonna be serious when it needs to be serious. You know what I'm saying? And this is a situation in just not Los Angeles and South Central. We grew up, but
any state. It ain't even we're in California for the ones who don't know or just are tuning in and listening. But in any state that you guys are in, you know, anybody, reach out for help. Please don't, you know, take that, keep it all in and don't talk about it. And then eventually get to a point to where like you feel like life is no longer needed. You are supposed to be here, you know?
Right.
So don't take it as if like I'm not supposed to be here. I don't have a purpose in life. Like you shouldn't live your life like that.
Right. You definitely shouldn't. You shouldn't feel like it's the end of the world. Like I said, I've been there 6 different times. I tried to kill myself because I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to go be with my mama.
Too strong.
But all my friends just like,
too strong.
What you think we gonna do? It's like you're not thinking about nobody.
But see, that's
else
the
when you
thing
going
too.
Through that
like
shit.
you said,
you just don't want to be here.
That's the thing too. You know, no, unless you honestly been through that situation, it's kind of hard to speak on that situation. All I can do is be there. You know, but I words are like I don't know. I don't have the proper words because I wasn't put in that position to understand how you feel. Right. All I can do is be there as a friend.
That's all that matters sometimes.
You know?
It's just somebody listening to you, somebody letting you cry on their shoulder, somebody letting you just get it out.
Without judgment.
Listen, I'm all for it. I don't give a fuck if you got to cry. If you want to go to the cliff and scream together, shit, because I might need to scream too. You feel me? I'm with all of that.
That actually worked. Yeah. That's why you be hearing me say
screaming, all of that. Get that shit. Get that shit out.
Anxiety is real.
Hell yeah, it's real. And I experienced that through this pandemic.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I've had more anxiety attacks in this pandemic than ever. The first anxiety attack I ever had was smoking weed, y'all.
So don't do drugs. That's the moral of the story because you're not supposed to do drugs and all that.
Drugs are an emotion and it adds on to it. You know what I'm saying? So
Stop
I feel like
drugs. You sound like a crackhead now at this point.
No, I'm not saying I'm not promoting drugs. I'm not saying that I do drugs before. Don't do me like that.
I'm just playing with you, my nigga. You good.
Anyway, what I'm saying is drugs are emotion. Drugs go based off of how you're feeling and how you're reacting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
just feel like.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
We doing that a lot today. It's all right. That's how y'all run y'all program.
Because this conversation is going so like into what it needs to go into, and I'm excited. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead. You feel me? I was trying to, you know what I mean? You know.
Now you ain't got nothing to say.
I was finna cuss.
Ooh, don't cuss. To be drinking it. Anyway, look. So look.
Need no more.
That's why some people are starting to do the DMS or whatever the shrooms.
Yeah.
So they're doing that to some people are like really coming into their own.
To be honest, I feel like a lot of people are followers. People just do what's trending.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and don't do that. Be your own self. Okay?
Don't do what Tiffany do.
You're so scandalous right now, T4. Don't be telling people what.
Coming for you. Don't do what Tiffany do.
That's it.
Well, you quiet. Did you die?
I did. Shit, you shot me twice, nigga.
It's all good.
Nah, but Sequoia, tell the people where they can find you at.
On Instagram, Bonita Butterfly Inc. The website is bonitabutterflyinc.org.
Okay.
Also, what are we doing? Coming up November 20th, I have a Thanksgiving event. We're going to go ahead and feed the homeless and give out hygiene packs to the homeless. And for Christmas, we're actually going to do a video. I'll actually come back on here if y'all allow me.
Of course. You can come back anytime.
We're going to adopt a family, so maybe a single mother. Because, you know, it's for battered women and children. Yeah, I'm feeding the homeless, but that's not what my organization is prone towards, but that's what I'm doing.
Right.
For Christmas, I want to adopt a family, whether it's a single mother or a family who's having just issues. They might not be homeless, but they might not be able to get their kids all their Christmas gifts off their lids. They might not have money to make a good Christmas dinner. So we're going to get them a dinner. Give us a Christmas list. Y'all can nominate somebody on my website. I actually have an intake sheet for that. I'll put the link up as well, where y'all can nominate a family or yourself.
That's lit.
What's going on? What's your situation?
We're not gonna do it ourselves because we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the people who need it.
Absolutely.
Exactly. But
just
you know,
like
it's
you
an
giving
option
back, we gonna
because
give back.
like you just said, some people are scared to say something.
Right.
So
Right.
You can nominate yourself anonymously, or you can know somebody and just go to the website, fill out the intake sheet. We'll check it, and by the end of that, we'll probably give it 2 weeks, and we'll pick a family, and we'll go from there.
Just give us all the information. We gonna make sure we do some stuff.
Yeah, right now, if y'all want to donate hygiene packets, donations, Cash App, Bonita Butterfly Inc., PayPal, Bonita Butterfly Inc. Also, hygiene packs, water.
Can they bring it to you and all that stuff?
They can bring it to us.
You don't have a location, but is there somewhere a drop off location where
we can do that?
You can email, right?
You can
What's your email?
bonitabutterflyforever@gmail.com.
There you go.
Okay.
Any inquiries you guys have, if you want to help participate, let us know. Again, the website is bonitabutterflyinc.org.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's lit.
Well, I appreciate you, Sequoia.
I appreciate you for having me.
You just opened my eyes. It ain't low now because it's damn drink, but
and we finna drink some more.
Okay.
Like I said,
my God,
these conversations are needed, and what better way to do it than what better way to do it than with my dogs? This is real life. I'm proud of what y'all are doing.
Oh, thank you.
And you know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Well, guess what, y'all? Make sure y'all hit us up if y'all got any good topics, any open conversations that you feel that we should have, at info@openbarpodcasttv.com. The merch is up. Get these shot glasses, y'all. They hot.
These shot glasses, these sweaters is bomb. I'm finna get one right now. Y'all need to get that.
What?
Go ahead and get that.
Get it
Next
now.
time we need to do a physical podcast where you can see me. I'm gonna wear they stuff.
Oh yeah, the video coming soon.
It's
I got merch too. I got merch too. Don't y'all worry about nothing. But let's do that.
Soon. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.